Alright guys, I'm going to do a review on the Xtool D8 Bluetooth. I'm just going to go through some basic functions and my review of this scan tool. So I purchased this scan tool on Amazon and it runs for about $750, somewhere around there. And in this link to the video, I will include a promo code. If you enter the code, and you'll get 8% off of this item. So this is the case that it comes in. I'll go ahead and open it up and show you what it looks like. And so this is a hard, solid case, really sturdy and nice and secure. The scan tool comes in like this. Got your user manual and serial code and all that. It's got a dry packs in here for moisture. So this has a Bluetooth OBD connector, which is this device here. Now the D8 also, you can get it with a cord if you want to use the cord as well. But this particular model is the Bluetooth, so it's only the Bluetooth device. So with this device, a couple features on here. I can show you when I plug it in. On here, it will show you the battery voltage of the vehicle that you're plugged into. So that's really neat. You can also find that through the scan tool as well. And then also with this device, there's a flashlight function. If you can see it there, it lights up the OBD connector. So that way, if you're working at night or if you're working in a dark vehicle, you can find the OBD port easier. So this is the Bluetooth. Here you got your chargers. It does come with a 4-in charger, which I didn't need. So you got the 4-in charger here, and then you have the regular charger that plugs into an AC outlet. There's that charger there. And then it also comes with a USB extension, so you can go from the computer to the tablet. This is a USB extension cable. So that's the accessories that it comes with. Let's go ahead and open this up. Sorry for the movement, guys. So this is the Xtool D8 Bluetooth. I'm going to go ahead and power it on here. So on the top here, you have the USB port where you would plug it into the computer. And also, I'm going to show you another feature that you can use this for in a little bit. This would be the connector if you wanted to hardwire into the OBD2 port. But again, this one does not come with the cord. The D8 does come with the cord. But if you have one, you can also use it on this one. This is the charging port, and then this is the power. So the power button lights up. Here we are. See, it loaded pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this over and show you. So one nice, really cool feature about this, like many other scan tools, it comes with a stand on the back. So you can use the stand on a table or on the steering wheel. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to show it like this. So just a couple of features about this scan tool. It has the report option, and with the reports, so every time you run a vehicle, it creates a report. And you can see I ran these vehicles here. In the report, it will tell you what codes came up, if any, and also what systems you viewed while you're looking at the report. So we'll just go into this Jeep here. So in the Jeep, you can give you the VIN number, the vehicle information, what kind of car it was, and also you can look up the results of whatever you viewed. So like on here, I went into the BCM and looked at live data, and in live data you can see all of the information on here. This scan tool, by the way, has a lot of the PIDs is what they're called. And the PIDs are a lot compared to other scan tools I've seen. For example, I'll show you when I hook up to my vehicle. This scan tool gets over 300 PIDs and the PCM. So there's lots of information you can look at. And I've had other scan tools like the Launch X431, and that scan tool, I maybe got like 200 something PIDs. It was very limited what I could do with that scan tool. This scan tool, however, you can get a lot more information and it's cheaper in price. I will link the price in the description as well, in the Amazon link. So anyways, that's the diagnostic reports. You can also look at data playback. So if you were to take a video while you're driving, you can come back and look at your video and see what you recorded. Another cool feature about this is the endoscope. That's what I was telling you about, the USB port on top here. For an additional purchase, you can buy an endoscope and hook it up to this scan tool, and then you can look at your camera footage from there as well. It has a chat support. So if you wanted to get a hold of the a technical support, you could click here, and then it would give you to the technical support. The remote control is also what the tech support uses to walk you through whatever support you may need. If you're having trouble with a vehicle, or if you're having trouble with your device itself, they can log in. As long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, they can log in and see what's going on your screen, the same thing that you can see. Special functions. So this comes with a lot of functions. This is a lot of programming options, and this is a bi-directional scan tool. So whatever you want to communicate with the car, it will work on here on these options. So you can do key programming, steering angle sensor, electronic parking brake, TPMS reset. You can adjust on the headlight. And again, these don't work on every single vehicle, but these work on majority of the vehicles that I've worked on. So I have myself been able to use quite a few of these. But yeah, these are the special functions that come with the scan tool. And then the diagnosis is obviously you're gonna select your vehicle from here. They got, sorry, I accidentally pressed that. They got it separated by country. So you can do any one of these countries up here and then choose your vehicle. You can also, let me hit cancel. You can also do it by VIN. So if you press the VIN button, you can do manual input. You can scan the VIN, which is nice. Not a lot of, I haven't seen very many scan tools at all that actually have the scan code feature where you can put the camera up to the barcode on the vehicle and scan the VIN number. That's really neat. Also, there's an auto scan where you can just plug in the OBD connector and then it would auto scan it. So that's a really cool feature that I have with this scan tool that I did not have with my Launch X431. And again, this is cheaper than the Launch X431. So, and then you have your updates tab. So right now it's telling me I have these two updates here. I'm gonna go ahead and update those at a later time. The battery also shows up on here at the top, so you can see what your battery percentage is. This also is an Android tablet, so you got your basic Android applications. It doesn't have the Android store, but you can go on Google and download certain things. But it has a calculator, calendar, camera, clock, and so forth. All of your downloads, your email, so you can email those reports from this tablet to yourself or to the customer, or you can hook it up to the computer and download the file that way. So this does come with an email feature on here, which is neat. As far as settings go, you can see that there's two hard memories in this device. So there's an internal memory that has 10 gigabytes. That's more for like the Android system and whatever apps you download. and then they have an internal extra hard drive that has 40 gigabytes. It's a XD card that you can add your other files to, and then you can also erase it and all that. So let me go back to the diagnosing part, and I'm going to hook up to a vehicle and show you all of the PIDs that it comes with. I'm going to set you down for a second here and hook it up. So again, I'm going to show you how the USB works, or sorry, the OBD connector works, and then the light up. So here you can see I'm lighting it up so I can find the connector. Once I plugged it in, it lights up, and here it gives you the battery voltage, 12.5. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the key on so that we can access the OBD port. Alright, so we're going to go to diagnosis, auto scan. Most of the newer vehicles will work for the auto scan. There are vehicles that won't, and you have to manually type them in. I'm going to go to forward, and I'm going so here's the vehicle information. So on here you have an automatic scan, which is going to scan all of the computers that are available in the car, or you can go to system selection, and then you can manually choose which computer you want to enter. And then there's the service functions, so you can go to one of these options here and do the service functions. So like powertrain, you can reset the oil, you can learn transmission, power balance, transmission. There's another service function menu there. That is for the PCM, the chassis. The chassis, you can do braking functions, and you can calibrate the steering wheel, TPMS sensors. Body, you can, body, you can do security functions, power seats, restraints. So all of these are service functions that you would need to access. So you can go to vehicle information, and it'll tell you the VIN and all that stuff. So I'm going to go to automatic scan. Look how fast this goes. So this is showing you it has 29 computers on this vehicle. This takes approximately 30 seconds to access all my computers. The Launch X431 would take over 2 minutes to scan every single computer in my car. This is 10 times faster than the Launch X431. And as you can see, it's coming up with a failure for the front control display module. I already know what that failure is. I'm working on getting the part right now. But as you can see, it's super fast when it loads all these computers here. I'll show you when it's done what to do next. Okay, so it's all done now. Now you can scroll down. You can click on the failure, or you can click on multiple failures. Right now there's only one, but you can hit diagnose. You can hit DTC report, or you can hit clear. So DTC report will just give you what that particular code is, and it kind of gives you like a brief description of it. You can also do this if you go to the failure and hit diagnose. You go to read trouble code, So on here, there's a magnifying glass. If you click on that, say you don't know what this code is, and it's just saying multi-function switch. If you click on the magnifying, there we go. If you click on the magnifying glass, it will open up a Google page, and it will tell you what that is, and it'll give you, everything that you can see on Google. So if you didn't know what the code was, that brings you to the internet and you can find out. Or you can also click on this question mark over here, and it'll give you exactly circuit open, detected fault. So that'll kind of give you a different description. If you didn't want to go to Google, you can just click on there. So this is really neat. You can also do live data. So the live data for this module is just going to be the stereo. Let me go back and show you live data for PCM. Go to PCM here. Live data. So this is where I was talking about the PIDs. There's over 300 PIDs on my particular vehicle, the PCM, and it's 10 times what I got on the Launch X431. So as you can see here, here's all the PIDs that come up, and all of these options here are in US measurements. You can change the units to metric if you wanted to, but right now they're all in US numbers. So yeah, there's just pages and pages of PIDs, and like I said, my X431 had like a fraction of what these can do. So this also does graphing like other scan tools as well. You click on it there, and then if the car is running, there'll be a graph here. You can do a bar graph, or you could do this, like the RPM gauge. So you can do two types of graphing here. You can also do multiple graphing by hitting combine, and then you can select other PIDs, and you can watch multiple graphs at once. So I'm going to go back and show you another couple of features, and then give you the code for this video, and you guys can check it out for yourself. So special functions on here. Again, you can get to it from that main menu under special functions, or you can get to it once you've already entered the vehicle and get it from there. So these are all the special functions that come with the PCM on this vehicle. The other cool thing is an actuation test. So this is bi-directional. So what that means is you can command the vehicle to do something to make sure that that vehicle is responding. So let's do, for example, let's do the BCM, and we'll command like the headlights or something. BCM. So we'll do the horn. So if you hit active, there you heard the horn. This tells you inactive. So there you can test the horn, make sure the horn works. Say you wanted to do high beam. If you click on, it shows you the high beams are on, and so that's how bidirectional works under the actuation test. You can do all kinds of things on here. You can test license plate locks, lights, door locks, a lot of stuff. And then so then here's your trouble codes. You can clear them. So these are all the different computers that you can go into. And like I said, it's a really amazing scan tool. I bought it on Amazon. Like I said, it was much cheaper than my X431 made by Launch. This comes with 3 years of free updates, and then it has a 5-year warranty as well. With Launch, it was the same thing. It was 3 years of updates, but I believe it was a 2-year warranty. The other thing about Xtool and Launch is the customer service for Xtool is very awesome. Very quick response via email, because they are in China, I believe. So very quick response, and they are very helpful, whatever you may need. So The last thing I want to show you about this is this is the Bluetooth model. So as you can see here, it has Bluetooth, and the green tells you that it's connected to the vehicle, and then the red tells you that it's not connected. You can also do live recording on this. So like you can hit the camera button and it'll let you do a screen record. You can take pictures of something, so you can do like a screenshot, save it in the folder and go back, and if you need to upload it to your email. This scan tool, like I said, is very fast. Has a lot of different features that you would pay $1,200 or more, but you're getting this for less than $800. So like I said, very cheap, very affordable, and very good quality. This has rubber on the sides, very nice and sturdy. You can not drop it, but you can, it can take some abuse. And then it's got the stand on the back, which again, not all scan tools have that. The screen is an 8-inch screen, and they have a D7, which is a 7-inch screen. It's very similar to this, but it has less features, and it's also less price. I did own the D7 for a few days, and I ended up upgrading to the D8 because I like the features and it was more of a necessity. I needed to have the Bluetooth versus the wired connection. So I did own the D7, and now I own the D8, and there's a huge difference. It's much worth the I think it's only $100 more to get the D8. It's very worth it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'm going to leave a promo code in the description where you can get 8% off if you enter the code. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and thank you for watching.